Pressure is mounting on the National Party to allow its MPs to cast a conscience vote on Easter trading legislation for its final reading rather than be forced to toe the party line, as is usually the case. All National MPs have told they must vote for a government bill that will let local councils decide whether shops in their areas open for business on Easter Sunday. That's despite the party's deputy leader saying he's personally opposed. The Labour Party says National has had to take this approach because if its MPs were allowed to vote according to their conscience, the bill would fail. Our political reporter Benedict Collins has more.
The country's hodgepodge Easter trading laws are a source of great frustration for many shoppers and businesses. But for others, Easter Sunday is a sacred holiday. Shops in some tourist centres like Taupo and Queenstown are allowed to trade on Easter Sunday, whereas shops in other centres like Wanaka and Rotorua are not and can be fined if they open. The Prime Minister John Key describes how random Easter trading laws are.
And I think where the current laws are set is mad. Because if you go down the road from where I live, if you want to turn left at the top of my street, you hit Newmarket and you can't trade, and you go right and you are, because it's in Parnell, and Parnell was deemed to be a tourism hub and Newmarket wasn't.
Parliament has failed time and time again to pass legislation removing the Easter trading discrepancies. John Key says letting local councils make the decision is the only way around it.
Some people will be because of religious concerns. On the Labour side, often it's about the union concerns, but there's an impasse that you can't fix.
Traditionally, MPs have been allowed to vote on these issues according to their conscience. Labour's Pacific Island Affairs spokesman, Sua Williams-Seo, is calling on National Party MPs to disobey orders and do so again.
I think the government and many politicians in this House aren't aware that religion still has value to a sizable sector of New Zealand community. And Easter Sunday, Good Friday and Christmas Day still have values, a religious value to many people, but they also have value to workers in terms of days where they can spend time with their family and community.
The Deputy Prime Minister Bill English says he's opposed to shops being allowed to trade on Easter Sunday.
I generally oppose trading on Easter Sunday.
Do you think it should be a conscience vote?
Well, it's MPs have a vote. National Party's decided to vote on that legislation altogether.
But do you personally believe that it should be a conscience vote?
Well, we're voting on it as a party in this case.
The National MP, Alfred Naro, has voted against extending Easter trading laws in the past, but he says this time the government's got it right.
I think it's the best decision that can be made. I think what it does is put it back in the hands of local councils, local communities, and at the same time it has protections for employees as well. Look, if the community out in Mangere decide that's not the thing that they want, they don't want to have trading, they can actually choose to do that.
A petition is expected to be presented to Parliament by Pacific communities, asking MPs to reject the shop trading amendment bill. That bill could come before Parliament for its third and final reading later this week. From Parliament for Checkpoint, Benedict Collins.